Anti-Semitism is on the rise.
I mean, I never kidded myself that anti-Semitism stopped.
There has been a major increase in hate crimes targeting the Jewish community. Whether it is hate or dangerous ignorance, the parallels to the past are striking.
Jews will not replace us!
According to sources that are telling us at least 4 dead now in this shooting taking place in this place of worship.
The suspect in today's mass shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh had an extensive anti-Semitic, anti-Jewish digital footprint.
San Fernando Valley Synagogue targeted by hate. The LAPD is investigating a case of anti-Semitic vandalism at a TARZANA synagogue.
Another lesson for those high school students who lined up red cups in the shape of a swastika, then posted for pictures at a party and did Nazi salutes.
I live in the United States 60 years, and this is the first time in my life that I have actually been afraid for my future and my children's and grandchildren's future.
Less than 75 years after the Holocaust, Nazis march openly and proudly in the streets of a major U.S. city. As we reflect on current events, it is important to remember that the Holocaust didn't happen overnight.
My parents and a lot of other of that generation tried to ignore it. They said, oh, this isn't going to last. This man is crazy. It's not going to last. Well, they were wrong.
You have to understand that the Nazis were using psychology on us. They, little by little, they did that, you see, so we wouldn't resist them.
Little by little, discrimination and hatred grew until an educated and modern society ultimately embraced the effort to erase the Jewish people.
You could not go into a public place, no restaurants, no swimming pools, no movies, nothing. You couldn't. You were not allowed in any public place anymore. And the people that you knew wouldn't talk to you anymore. Friends that you had, they would shun you, most of them. Not because they hated us all of a sudden, but they were all afraid because that was the way it was. You talk to a Jew and you'll be punished.
So they wrote that all the Jews have to move into this area within 1 week. We knew that they have an order, we have to obey it. So children were dying on the street, parents were sitting and crying.
We went in cattle cars and very crowded, and mothers was crying, babies, people dying. Didn't get anything to eat. It was very scary because if we didn't know where we were going, but my dad at one point came to me, and he says, where we're going, it's not so good. I don't think we'll see each other after that anymore. We got our first tattoo. No more name, but we had to remember the number.
With anti-Semitism a growing presence in our communities today, we cannot ignore the lessons of the past.
It is time for people to recognize that the world is made out of many, many different people. Different colors, different sizes, and all kinds of differences. That is about time that we recognize that. It's about time that we learn to live with it. And one way to learn to live with it is that, and it is about time for that we start to learn about each other.
I think that by educating the people, it will help them to understand that we Jews are the same as everybody else.
We must stand up together to confront anti-Semitism and hatred of all forms.
Dehumanizing people is the first step on inviting violence like the Nazism, and we have to do our share. And that's the part that is the most difficult, to get people to realize it's very easy to dehumanize.
Don't hate. Don't ever hate each other. Let's start by hating. Try to understand each other. And if you cannot love each other, at least respect each other.
The message that we have about the Holocaust is a universal message now. For all the things that are going on in the world. The Holocaust was a blueprint on so many things that are going on today.